morning, everybody. It is Monday of week 5. I actually cannot believe that I have been teaching for almost 5 weeks this year. It has gone so fast. As of today, we are still at home. I believe, as long as nothing changes, we're going back to the school on Thursday. So I only have to do the distance learning Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Good. I think that the only good thing about working from home, like teaching wise, is that if I look like this with a hoodie on, it's fine. Because I don't have my camera on when I'm talking to the kiddos, but I miss that. There's no interaction with the kids. Truth be told, I've been lucky and have a bunch of kids actually paying attention, but we all know that there's kids that aren't, and that sucks. I don't like that, so I can't wait to get back in the classroom with them. Today, my earth science are taking a test, and my bio students, I have some kids that need to take a test still, so we're gonna do a Nearpod so that they can get the notes today on their own, and then the kiddos can take their test, and then we'll do some practice together. So that's the plan for today. I'm currently filming this, but other than that, I am watching a BBC documentary on the solar system that I can show Earth Science tomorrow. This one's really cool because it actually does just like a ton of fun facts about each planet in the solar system before we start our solar system unit. So that's exciting. And that's all I got. That is all I've got. I have a lot of planning to do during my planning period today. It is 7:50 right now, so I technically start at 8, and then my planning period is at 9. So I have until 10:25 to get a lot of stuff done, and then I teach, and that's that. So I'll let you know how the day goes at the end of the day. Bye for now. So it is lunchtime, and I just wanted to get on and say that the best part of working from home is having these 2 coworkers with me. I love them, and I love having puppy cuddles with them on the couch. That's all. Well, today wasn't so bad. I just don't know what to do about kids that just don't show up, which is a problem because in 2 of my classes we took a test today, and I had 6 kids that just didn't take it. And I don't just want to give them zeros, but also like, it's a quiz. It was 21 questions. It would have taken a total of 20 minutes. Why couldn't you have just done it? Why were you not paying attention? I also have to make some emails tonight about the kiddos that are failing. I don't have as many as I thought I would, so that's good, right? Especially after being virtual with people not turning in assignments. I was concerned about that, but I don't know. My kids are doing okay, I guess. Not as great as I wish they were, but given the circumstances, I think that they're doing just fine. So now I have a whole bunch of stuff I have to do, school related and not school related. So I'm gonna get to that, and that should be super fun. I lied yesterday. The best part of working from home is actually being able to enjoy my morning coffee instead of having to rush and chug it before I leave in the mornings. No, in all honesty, I wish that the kids were actually getting something out of virtual, because I would love teaching virtual. Like if I could work at a cyber school or something, I think that would be really cool, but I just don't trust that the kids are getting something out of it. And also I miss their faces. So I'm excited to go back. Tomorrow, I am actually going into the school, but the kids will still be at home. And then Thursday they come back. So that's exciting. I found a web quest today that the kids are doing, and I want to show it to you because I think it's really cool. Okay, so it's a really nice web quest that the kiddos can do from home, which obviously is important because they're at home. And we're learning about the planets, and we're starting our solar system. So this is really cool. They have, instructions to click on the big words. I'll click on one in a second and I'll show you. But you can see how the words get bigger. That's the one you click on. It has the hyperlink. It takes them to different websites so that they can go through and learn about things. So with that is actual questions that are in their class notebook. So like it came with the web quest that I bought, so it's really cool. Like I said, they'll click on those links and then they'll answer these questions. So we're gonna do like a couple together so they understand what I'm asking for, and then they can start to look for them. If we go back to that, so it says explore space rocks. If we clicked on explore, it's going to open up here 10 things. What's that space rock? And then they have to read through this. And then the question here says, what kind of space rock is most commonly called a shooting star? And where are most of our solar system's asteroids located? All these things that they will find through the web quest to answer. So I think that'll be really cool. We're gonna watch a video first, one that I actually am very intrigued about because it goes through the planets. It also says like why we could not live on that planet and how like it's quite possible that we could inhabit Mars. Maybe not us, but you know, we could inhabit it with like microbes and stuff on Mars. And I know my kids are really interested in the solar system and the universe, and it is much more intriguing than rocks, which are I think coming next. So I want to get all these videos out now and then, you know, have good discussions about this before we get into something that's just like this much more boring than the solar system. So that's the plan for today. In biology, we're doing a ton of worksheets together. That sounds dumb, but they're at home and it's hard to do any type of like interactive or anything when I'm trying to teach passive and active transport. So we're gonna do these worksheets together and they're doodle notes too, so they should have fun with that. That is the plan for today. I have about an hour and 15 minutes until I have a meeting. So I'm just gonna hang out and get some work done till then. Bye. Okay, it is the end of Tuesday of this week. I am dog sitting this week, so I had to rush to the house of the dog that I am sitting. He's adorable. Today went really well though. I just worked with my bio kids a lot on passive transport. I used Biology Roots has a lot of like, I guess they're like coloring notes, doodle notes, but it also does charts and things like that. And they had one for passive and active transport, so I got them both, only to find out that my school had already bought them. But I guess that's a copyright issue, so it's a good thing I bought them. Anyway, we did the passive transport, and tomorrow, Wednesday, we're going to work on osmosis and learn a little bit more about that. In earth science, we got a little behind, but I'm not even mad because we watched a video about our solar system and the planets in our solar system, and we just sparked a lot of discussions of why can't we live on Mars? Could we ever live on Mars? What happens when our sun eventually becomes a red giant and becomes this white dwarf? Like, because when it becomes the red giant, it'll be so hot that it'll actually vaporize. Oh, sorry, he pushed me. It'll vaporize Mercury, Venus, and Earth. So we talked a lot about that, and it was good. So I'm really glad that we got to have that discussion, even if it pushed us a little behind. It's fine. I had just a little activity thrown in that we don't have to do. So that's where we're at. I am super excited. Today was actually a really good day. I had a lot of participation from students, and we're doing good. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, everybody, it is Wednesday. I was supposed to be at the school today, but apparently there are some internet and electricity issues happening, so I am here again, which I am not mad about because I love just sitting in a sweatshirt. I'm gonna miss that tomorrow. Everything's changing a little bit tomorrow. We're changing our bell schedules. Basically, the school district just wants to make sure that there's enough time to disinfect the buses between each route and to make sure that, you know, all the kiddos are getting to school on time. So we are pushing the bell schedule like back 30 minutes, or I guess up. So we're starting later, and then we end 5 minutes later. So really, like, we're supposed to have an advisory period, which is homeroom. That was already cut, and then those 5 minutes were dispersed between each class. So now it's just that they took off 5 minutes of every class, but then we needed to be in school for an extra 5 minutes. I don't know. Moral of the story is that's changing, so that's gonna be fun. But I can't wait to see the kids. I wished I could have been there today though, because I needed to move my desks. We have to do it into rows because of COVID. I already said that that was probably going to happen, so I'm not surprised, but I would have liked to get it done today and not tomorrow morning before the kids get there, but that's okay. So I have to do that. I also have this cabinet in my room that is a total disaster, and I would really like to organize it. So maybe we'll do that tomorrow. We'll see. And that's that. Today the kids are doing the web quest that I showed you yesterday. We didn't really get to it because of those crazy discussions that we ended up having. So they're gonna work on the web quest today, and then I made a Nearpod for the notes. It's just like it's a PowerPoint with me talking over it, what I would have said had I just been lecturing at them. They'll watch the Nearpod, answer some questions, and then work on the web quest today. And then in biology, we're going to go into osmosis, and it's probably going to confuse them, but that's okay. We'll do that. And then tomorrow we will review, and they take their test on Friday. I think I said this before, but it's really hard with biology because it is a very rigorous course as it is, and there's just no wiggle room for extra time because we have this state test that we have to take at the end of it. So it is constantly go, 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 and these kids are taking a test like once a week, and it's hard. Biology is hard. I know that. I majored in it, and it's still hard. So I feel for these kids, I really do. And I think one thing that I realized is that they lack a lot of critical thinking skills on these tests, and they just read it, it's too many words, they're like, I don't know, I already don't know, and then they guess. So tomorrow on their study guide, I want to walk through some of these questions and kind of break it down and say, this is what you should be looking for. Do you see these words? You know what these mean. How can you use those words to figure out the answer? Hopefully that'll help. If we just keep doing that, they'll get better as the semester progresses. I wish I would have realized that this was such an issue at the beginning of the semester, but we're only halfway through the first semester, so I have time to improve with these kids and they have time to improve. So that's that. I'm gonna get started today. We'll see how today goes. So today is actually Thursday after school. I'm a little upset because we were supposed to go back today, and even though I want to stay home forever because I like just being home, I miss my kids and I want to actually teach them. And I was really excited to go back and see them today, and we were going to do an escape room and it was going to be really fun. But there's some electrical issues at my school, so we didn't go in today and we're not going in tomorrow. On top of that, today has been really rough because my computer wasn't working. I had internet problems. It was just a mess, which is why I haven't recorded yet, because everything that could have went wrong kind of went wrong. That's okay. We're doing good. So today was a lot of, hey kids, here's some work. I can't really help you right now because my internet's not working. And because of that, I didn't get to teach my final lesson to my bio kids today, so now we have to do it tomorrow. Well, I told them to go through the notes today, but they need more instruction than that, obviously. So we have to like go over it and study everything tomorrow, and then they'll test on Monday, which kind of works out for me just a little bit because my earth science kids are testing on Monday as well. But that means that my first day back in the building, the kiddos, we don't even get to do anything fun. They have to take tests. I had one of my kids say to me, I was really upset that the test isn't going to be tomorrow since we're going to be at home. No reason. I just wanted to take it at home. Like, yeah, no reason, right? No reason at all. We use a program called Goguardian, so like I can watch everything that they're doing on their computer screens, but that doesn't stop them from picking up their phones and Googling all the answers. And we don't require them to have their cameras on, so. It doesn't really matter though, because the last test they took over, like at their houses, most of them failed anyway, so clearly they're, well, good for them for not cheating, very happy, but clearly they're not even taking like, they don't care to cheat, so whatever. We'll take that test on Monday. I'm gonna check in with you tomorrow, but this week's just been really boring. I don't really have anything because we're still virtual and I'm over it now. This is going on 2 weeks. I'm ready to go back and see my kiddos, but everything's good. Today is over and that's all that matters. I joined a bowling league with my husband and we get to go bowling tonight, so there's that. I'm very excited, but I'll check in with you guys tomorrow. Bye for now. It is the end of Friday and I'm very thankful that this week is over. I thought we'd be going back to school Monday, and once again, apparently the main breaker switch in the school, there's been a huge failure, and we're gonna be virtual Monday and Tuesday, which means that I once again have to spend time this weekend going through, and which means once again that I have to go through this weekend and redo my lessons because they can't be done face to face. So we're supposed to go back next Wednesday, which is also a half day, so that's cool. We'll see if that actually happens though. Again, I don't really have much to show you. This is kind of a sad vlog, I know, but I've been home. There's really nothing that I've done except worksheets and videos and going through notes. It's just been bleh. So my bio kids are testing on Monday. My earth science kids, we're going to talk about Kepler's laws, which talks about how planets orbit around the sun. So we'll talk about that all day. I also found a video about Europa. If you don't know anything about Europa, it is a moon of Jupiter, and it is said that there's potential life hidden under the icy rock layers on top of the moon. When they say life, they don't mean like humans hiding out in the waters, but it's possible that there is life because they think that there is some type of like saltwater ocean underneath those rock layers. So we're gonna watch that video on Monday so that they can see like, hey, maybe there is life somewhere, and that should be fun. But that's all I got this week. It's been hectic and I'm really glad it's over. So I'm gonna go enjoy my weekend. I actually have to leave here in like 5 minutes and run to the airport because I'm going to my sister-in-law's bridal shower back in Pittsburgh for the weekend. So I have to first fly to Atlanta for a good old layover and then fly into Pittsburgh. I won't even get to my in-laws house until almost like 1, 2 a.m. And then I have the bridal shower, and then I have to be up at 5 o'clock in the morning on Sunday to come right back down here. Oh well, it is what it is. I'm excited to see everybody, even if it's only for one day. With that being said, if you like this vlog and you want to see more, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Every other week I post a vlog, and on the off weeks I post some type of video about either how to do something, how to practice self-care, how to be more minimalist in the classroom, all those types of things. So keep a lookout for that, and I will see you on Tuesday. Have a great week, everybody.